Doctor, I think we not hear your voice. Maybe you have to unmute your speaker.
Okay, sorry for that one. So
Okay.
I
It's
forgot.
okay. So
Okay,
you can stand up. Okay, please.
okay. This is the outline of my presentation this afternoon. So we begin with the introductions, and then literature review, methodology, result and discussion, and finally conclusions. So what we may have here, as you can see from the slides. Okay, since we are talking about the sustainable nowadays, so all the engineers which involved in constructions are trying to find best material that can be replaced to the end product from manufacturing. So in this purpose, since we are having a lot of what we call it natural waste, such as seashells and other waste that can be found near our housing area or any coastal area. So there are some potential that can be used in our construction material. For example, here, what I try to propose by using the cocktail shell form into powder to be used as an admixture in stabilizations of the soil, especially for marine soil. So this will be a good a benefit to every sectors or every players, industry players, to find out what are the things that can be replaced our cement product that can harm our environment environmentally. So the aim of this study is to assess the strength characteristic of the stabilized marine soil with sustainable material as a mixture. So talking about the soil stabilizations in here, I try to focus the admixture material mixed together with the marine soil that forming into chemical reactions that form and the purpose to stabilize and to increase the strength of the soil using this admixture. And by using the cocktail powder in stabilization, the study aims to determine the unconfined compressive strength UCS of stabilized marine soil with respect to various percentage of additive. And here we will see that there's a various percentage that can be added into the original marine soil, that we assume that by having this certain percentage that will increase the strength of the soil. So why this one choosing the cocktail shell, as what we can see from other literature's review, the compounds that exist in the cocktail shell might similar to the cement, such as we can see that the chemical compounds such as silicon dioxide, aluminum oxides, which is suitable to stabilize marine soil. So these are the major constituent compounds that can be found in the cocktail shell, as well as the cement powder. So it will act as a binder and bond together all the materials in the stabilization process. So the use of cocktail shell powder in construction material study was carried out by any other researchers before. So it shows that can be used as a partial binder replacement in concrete, as reviewed by this researchers such as Paris 2016 on its potential to be utilized in concrete. So we may assume that by replacing the concrete or replacing any cement additive into chemical stabilization technique, we can having the similar effect by using the cocktail shell powder in our mixture. So to save the environment and cost for sustainable development, adopting a natural resource waste as an additive material in stabilization technique become an alternative option for stabilizer material, as well reducing the total waste material in this country. So looking at this slide is the process how the mixture between the cocktail shell as well as the marine soil. The marine soil was obtained from Kuala Kedah in Malaysia, and then the marine soil was obtained from Kuala Kedah, Malaysia, and then the cocktail shell was obtained from Penang in Pulau Jati. So the cocktail shell was formed into foam powder using the abrasion machine, and then we have some experimental into untreated sample with a treated sample, and these all aspect. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, from this one, all the samples were prepared using the BS standards for determining compaction and strength characteristic of stabilized salt. So the next one, we might see that the result that we obtained from what me and my colleague obtained from this experiment. So you can see as from this table 2, this kind of the specific gravity as well as the attribute limits and the soil classification for original marine soil. And then what we can have after we mix the marine soil with the certain percentage of cocktail shell, we can see that this is the percentage of the, this is the trend of the compaction at the natural marine soil as well as the, what we call it here, marine soil mixed with the cocktail shell at different percentage that forming into the compaction characteristics. So the next one, we might see that the changes of the unconfined compressive strength for different percentage. We assume that at this trend of the graph, we can see that the increasing of the percentage of CSP might increase the unconfined compressive strength. So at this purpose, we may try to find out the best optimum percentage of cocktail shell percentage, the percentage of cocktail shell, so that we can have the optimum of the cocktail shell percentage, so can be produced the best strength value that can be added into the original marine soil that might produce the best result of the unconfined compressive strength. So as expected, actually, when we review from a few articles, it's the best percentage that can be added into original soil in the range of 10% to the 15%. So it can be proven by having the next experimental process or experimental work. So in the end of these conclusions, this study intends to assess the strength characteristic of stabilized marine soil with sustainable material waste, such here is the cocktail shell powder. So you can see that by having this kind of cocktail shell powder formed in stabilization, you can see the increasing of the unconfined compressive strength at the certain percentage of the CSP. So we assume that this CSP is might good to have or to be added in the original soil to form chemical reactions so that it will be increase the strength properties of the original soil. In this case, it's a marine soil. Most of us geotechnical might know that the marine soil is very problematic materials that can be harm or can be make the soil in not good behavior. So in a way to use as a foundation for any structure, we have to treat the original soil by using some kinds of mixture. So this study purposing on promoting or inform the cocktail shell powder can be used as a chemical admixture in the process of chemical stabilizations. So that's end my presentation, and thank you.